Jax was sitting on the kitchen counter when Crocs returned home. The place was a total disaster. All of the kitchen cabinets were open, plates and glasses were broken and scattered about the floor. Sharp claws had shredded the living room curtains, a bag of flour was busted open, and little white paw prints were on every surface imaginable. He stood in the doorway, taking in the chaos with wide eyes. "What in the world happened here?" he exclaimed, glancing at Jax, who was perched on the counter looking smug. Jax's tail swished back and forth as he stared at him, feigning innocence despite the apparent mischief look in his eyes. He let out a soft meow, almost as if to say he was proud of his handiwork. Inside his mind, he heard Jax say, "I had a little adventure while you were away. I had to keep myself entertained. I told you not to leave me alone again. You were warned." As he began to clean up the mess, Jax watched with a hint of guilt in his eyes. Seeing his human upset made the cat realize perhaps he had gone too far. But then he thought to himself, "I told him not to leave me, that there would be consequences." After the mess was taken care of and the house put back together, he poured himself a tall glass of bourbon, went out on his back deck, and lit a cigar, staring up at the night sky. There was a blood moon, which he took as a bad omen. Jax joined him on the back porch and jumped on the chair beside him. In his mind, he heard, "Ghosts are all around us, and they are angry." He leaned back, his eyes fixed on the bright orange amber from the end of his cigar. "What do these ghosts have to say?" "Stay away from the forest if you wish to remain alive. It knows of your inquiries and will not tolerate any more nosiness." He took another puff from his cigar, mulling over Jax's words. The warning gave him pause as he took a sip of his bourbon, his mind still trying to grasp the warning. Jax jumped down, went back into the house, lay by the front door, and then went to sleep. He watched the cat go. He was still angry with the feline for causing such a mess to his house. The moonlight cast long shadows across the backyard, and the rustling of leaves took on an ominous tone. It was as if the very air around him had become charged with a sense of foreboding. Lost in his thoughts, he finished his cigar and bourbon, but an unease lingered. He decided to retire for the night, hoping that a good night's sleep would clear his mind. That night he found himself in a vivid dream. He was standing at the edge of a dense, dark forest with the light from the blood moon barely penetrating through the trees. He could feel eyes watching him. Something was lurking in the woods. A soft voice seemed to echo from all directions. "You've trespassed yet again. You were saved once. Do not expect to be so again." He woke in a cold sweat. He grabbed his cell phone to see the time. It was 3:20 a.m. He knew he would never get back to sleep, so he got up and made a strong pot of coffee. As the coffee brewed, he paced around the kitchen, trying to shake off the unsettling dream. He decided that he needed to distract himself. He picked up his laptop and began watching funny cat YouTube videos. He just wanted his mind to go blank and not think any more of his dreams or all this craziness with Jax. Jax came into the living room and joined him on the couch. In his mind, he heard Jax say, "Really?" as he pawed at the laptop. He chuckled and closed the laptop. "I guess I should do something more productive with my time."
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.